Good morning, my dear friends and students. I am going to give lecture on audit report and its type for fourth semester students during the period of lockdown. First of all, I am going to give some idea about good report. A good report should be well written and brief. It should be based upon reliable and factual information. It should contain constructive suggestion. A good report should be convincing and forceful. It should contain healthy criticism and not be in reprimanding tone. There are certain types of audit report. The types of audit report are unqualified or clean report, qualified report, audit report with an emphasis of matter paragraph, adverse report, disclaimer of opinion report. Now I am going to discuss unqualified or clean report. When an auditor is satisfied as the fairness of balance sheet and profit and loss account, he will give a clean report. The auditor makes various statutory affirmation without any reservation. He is said to have given an unqualified report on financial statement of the company. Even when an auditor has given a clean report, it does not mean that it is absolutely accurate. In other words, auditor is not a guarantor or insurer, as is observed by Kingston Cotton Mills Company Limited case. Next one, qualified report. When an auditor concludes on the basis of sufficient appropriate audit evidence that misstatements are material but not pervasive to the financial statement, or he is unable to obtain sufficient and appropriate evidence to conclude that financial statements are free from material misstatement, such misstatement remaining undetected may be material but not pervasive. Under such circumstances, the auditor makes reservation and he will request the management to make necessary changes. If the management does not concede to his request, he may give qualified report. Third one, audit report with an emphasis of matter and other matter paragraph. Auditor may put this paragraph in his report to draw users' attention to the matter which may or may not be disclosed in financial statement, but are fundamental to users' understanding of financial statement. Emphasis of matter paragraph may be placed immediately after opinion report in auditor's report, making clear reference to the matter being emphasized. Auditor's opinion is not changed because of matter emphasized. The examples of emphasis of matter are material changes in accounting policy, clearly application of new accounting standard, uncertainty of pending litigation, etc. Other matter paragraph, the matter other than those in financial statement, but are relevant to users' understanding or auditor's responsibility or his report. Such paragraph is placed after auditor's opinion and emphasis of matter paragraph. Examples of other matter relating to audit, consolidated financial statement, auditor may explain. Audit of statutory company's financial statement, not audited by him. Fourth one, adverse report. The auditor may give adverse report in case there is reasonable evidence for him to form an opinion that financial statement taken as a whole do not present true and fair view of financial position and balance and profit and loss account of the company. All the material reasons for such report must be disclosed in the report. The auditor may give adverse report when he is dissatisfied with the truth and fairness of financial statement of the company. In such cases, auditors' report are so material that qualified report will not serve the purpose, but only adverse report will do the needful. The auditor may give adverse report on certain grounds. When sufficient information to form an opinion is not available, when sufficient evidence to form an opinion is available, that financial statement do not give true and fair view of financial position and operating results of the company, when financial statement do not comply with the provisions of Companies Act 2013, when financial statements are based on information full of mistake and discrepancies and not conform to accounting standard, when auditor is dissatisfied in material respect regarding disclosure in financial statement. Now, fifth one is disclaimer of opinion report. At times, auditor may not get various books of account and record because of the same being in the custody of income tax department, excise department, police, etc. Or important information may not be available owing to loss in fire or refusal of management to make the record available. Under such circumstances, he may not be in a position to give his opinion. Thus, he may disclaim opinion by giving reasons for the same. With this word, I conclude my lecture. Thank you very much.